The Command Sergeant Major of the Combined Arms Center at Fort Leavenworth, Kansas, visited the Maneuver Support Center of Excellence in Fort Leonard Wood June 3rd. Command Sergeant Major Philip John Drew sat down with us to talk about his impressions, opportunities, and challenges for Fort Leonard Wood, as well as Army families. On his impressions of Fort Leonard Wood,
great amount of synergy going on here, where everybody's working together to support, train those soldiers and support the warfighter. And a lot of them have a lot of experience from the, because there's a lot of people in trade out now that have a lot of experience in the operating force or now and have been deployed and are using that experience out there to train our soldiers as they get ready to deploy themselves.
On opportunities for Fort Leonard Wood?
Well, I mean, with the counter ID effort that you guys are doing right now, that's still the #1 killer on the battlefield for our soldiers, and there's not a more important place right now that's doing training and do the counter ID lanes out there and finding out, best to minimize the casualties on the battlefield with the IEDs out there.
On challenges for Fort Leonard Wood?
Some of the challenge that I see is not so much I see what training the soldier itself is some of the resourcing, as far as having the amount of people you need with the mobile training teams and having the amount of people you need to be able to do the curriculum and the amount of people you need to be able to work on the equipment out there, at the Paul Smith facility out there. So I see there's some resourcing challenges out there that are going to prove some challenges for us later on as we go down the road.
And on Army families?
Well, I'll tell you, what I've seen of the Army so far, the Army families have been at the top of any resourcing that they've done as far as keeping that. But I will tell you, the best thing you could ever do with your family is if anything else falls by the wayside and the program, is not fun the way it should be, is just spend time with your family. When you get time to spend time with your family, that's a good thing. Go out there and just go fishing, go to a park, go on a walk. I mean, because the deployments do wear on the family. I mean, my 42 months in Iraq, my wife was back there, worrying.
For the Fort Leonard Wood Report, I'm Tiffany Wood.